Please note, exercise is not without its risks, and this or any other exercise program may result in injury. Do not start this fitness program if your physician or healthcare provider advises against it, or if you have a medical or physical condition that may increase your risk of injury or death. If you experience faintness, dizziness, pain, or shortness of breath at any time while exercising, you should stop immediately. Those following the workout routines do so at their own risk. Also, please be sure you are in a safe space, free from clutter.
What's up, runners? This is Adil, personal trainer here at the SRC. Today we're going to be doing a 15-minute workout. It's going to be full body, and it's going to be a little bit of cardio, but it should be very minimal. So we're going to do a little warm up and then get after it. So I'm going to be using a dumbbell and one resistance band, but that's if you have them. You can do all these exercises without equipment and that'd be fine. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, we're going to warm up with a lunge complex. And it's going to be a side lunge with a backward lunge. So first we're going to start with side lunges. So we're going to go 5, whatever direction you want. So I'm going to go to the right first. So stepping out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. And then we're right from there, we're going to step back for a backward lunge, going back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. And we're going to the right side, and now we're going to be stepping out to the left. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. And we're going to be stepping back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. From there, we're going to start warming up our shoulders a little bit. So we're going to go forward circles, small. We're going to go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really just trying to get the shoulders moving, getting all the muscles working in the upper body. I'm going to go backwards for 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. From there, you're going to hold it. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull the shoulders back and forward. And really trying to squeeze the shoulder blades on every single rep. So we're going to go 15, just real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And drop. Take a little breath. I'm going to go right back into the same warm complex again. We're going to do one more round, starting out with the lunges. So first, again, we're stepping out to the side, to the right, really stretching out the adductors right here, and coming back out. Just trying to get as low as possible. 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. And back. And with that same leg that you stepped out with, we're gonna come back. 1, and again, getting as low as possible. Wherever you're at, even if it's right there, that's totally fine. 4, and 5. Switch sides, and we're gonna step out to the left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. And back. Same leg, we're gonna step back out. 1, 2. Pay special attention to the front leg. We really want to make sure that our knee is tracking over the toes. We don't want to be out here or out here. Make sure there's good kinetic movement with your knees tracking over your toes. 4, and 5. Now we're gonna go back to our shoulders. 10 forward circles. 8, 9, and 10. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pause, and remember, we're gonna come back. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And pause. Now we'll go right into the workout. And the first little circuit we're going to do is going to be using, well, I'm going to be using dumbbell, but if you don't have the weight, that's totally fine. You can do it without the weight. So we're going to be doing 10 thrusters and then 10 mountain climbers. So first, we'll start with thrusters. Getting a medium stance for a squat. We're going to get down and then press up in the squat. Coming up and pressing up as 2. And right from there, we're going to go into mountain climbers. What we're going to do is we're going to count one leg. You can either pick your right leg or your left leg, whatever you want to count. We're going to get in the push-up position. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to 10. Again, counting one leg. So technically you're doing 20, but 10 sounds easier, so we're going to go with 10. So I'm going to be using a pair of dumbbells for my thrusters. You could be using textbooks, milk cartons, whatever you have around, or no weight at all. This itself can be ample resistance. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, getting my weight, setting them on my shoulders, shoulder width apart, with your toes slightly out, maybe like 5 degrees. And we're not really focusing too much on depth. We just want to get up or get down and then get up. So we're going to go down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on these, we really want to focus on getting the dumbbells up right when we come up. So let all the momentum coming up, drive the dumbbells up. And one more. Up. Drop the weight. We're going to go right into mountain climbers. Again, we're counting to 10. I'm going to count my right leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to take a quick little breather. And we're going to do one more round of that. So again, 10 thrusters and then 10 mountain climbers. And again, feel free to take a rest whenever you need to. And we're going to go from there. So again, we're going to get right away get started on the next set of thrusters. So getting the dumbbells again, setting them on the shoulders. This time I'm going to give you a side view of what it looks like. Again, rotating your toes out just slightly. Coming down and popping the dumbbells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Grab dumbbells. We'll go back to mountain climbers. Again, we're just counting one leg. 10 reps. And go at whatever pace that you feel comfortable. And try to have some control over your legs. And after that, try to go as fast as you can. But first, maintain control. So first, maintaining control. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Once I feel like I got control, I can go a little bit faster. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna get our breath. And then next, we're gonna do another circuit of 2 rounds. And this circuit's gonna be more focused on the back, the core a little bit. I'm gonna be using a resistance band like this right here. But again, if you don't have it, it's fine. We could work without it, that's totally cool. So first we're gonna do banded retractions. So we're gonna be sitting in the long seated position here with our chest up. We're gonna have the band. If you don't have the band, you're gonna be right here. All you're doing is coming back and squeezing your shoulder blades as hard as you can. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and coming back up. If you have the band, having the band out, pulling the band out, and really trying to feel those shoulder blades come back together and really squeeze it together. So again, seated nice and tall, chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back out. And we're gonna do 6 of those. So that's 2 reps right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Just up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of core. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the hollow hold. And there are multiple progressions to this. So we'll start with the easiest one, and then we'll go from there. So this right here is the easiest progression. Just holding out like this with your arms overhead. So your back should be completely flat against the floor. And this is gonna be the easiest progression that you're gonna hold. And we'll be holding this for 20 seconds. If this is too easy, what you wanna do is we're gonna straighten out one of the legs. Doesn't matter whichever one you want. We're gonna be doing 2 rounds of this. So if you stretch out your right leg, switch out your left one for the next set, or vice versa, whatever works. But again, it doesn't really matter. So again, hold, back's flat. We're gonna straighten out. Let's say I straighten out my right leg, and again, back's flat, and then we're just gonna hold for 20 seconds. And if you wanna add a challenge, try to drop the leg a little bit lower, and continue squeezing your back, lower back against the floor. When you do this, your back's gonna wanna come off the ground, but you really try to focus on pressing it down and really contracting the core. And come out. I'm gonna get a quick little breather, and then we're gonna go right back again to the retractions, and one more set of the core, and then we're gonna cool down. So again, long seated position, chest up, having the band out, staying nice and tall, pulling out, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we'll go back to the hollow hold. Again, last set I stretched out my right leg, but for this set I want to stretch out my left leg. Again, getting in the hollow position, making sure that there's no space between the ground and my lower back. And then we're going to try to maintain that as we stretch this out, and we're going to hold for 20 seconds. And again, if you need to feel like you need to make it harder, just lower this leg. And again, we're really trying to focus and not let the lower back arch up off the ground, but really keep it maintained and keep that core tight. Now, we're gonna start our cool down. First and foremost, we're gonna do a little glute exercise, which will help strengthen your glute, but also help you relax a little bit. So all we're gonna do is just gonna do a hip bridge, legs out to the side. We're gonna drive up our butt off the ground as high as you can, and try to get your pelvis into the air as much as possible. And we're just gonna hold. You might feel a slight burn in your glutes and maybe your lower back, but again, just keep driving up, and you should feel a nice little stretch on your hips. This will help both strengthen the posterior muscles, but also stretch the anterior muscles. And just relax for a few seconds. And we'll be back up. And just hold. Again, driving your hip as high as you can. And relax. And we're back on our feet. We'll do a quad stretch. Trying to focus on something on the ground so we keep our balance. Taking nice deep breaths, getting our breath back. And switch. Next, we're going to stretch out our shoulders a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take your hands, we're going to put it behind your back, we're going to interlock them, bring them up as high as you possibly can, and then you're going to take your elbows and pull them up. And you should feel a nice little stretch on your chest and on your shoulders a little bit. We're going to hold that for a couple of deep breaths. All right, so that is gonna be the end of our workout. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.